What's up, guys? Welcome to Scriptly Adapted. This is a new show called News Brief, where we bring you the hottest and latest upcoming in Blu-rays and in theaters. I'm Kyote.
I'm Kate. Welcome back, guys.
So, Kate, we're back, but we're gonna give an update on what's coming out in theaters and Blu-ray. So, what's coming out on Blu-ray?
So I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was the follow-up to Neighbors, Neighbors 2. It was released on May 20th, 2016, and it's coming to you on Blu-ray on September 20th, which is, in fact, a very special day.
What day is it?
It's my birthday.
It's her birthday. Happy birthday.
Go out and treat yourself to a copy of Neighbors 2 on behalf of myself. That's a lie. Don't do that.
Cheap plug.
Yeah, right. So, but anyway, it was a great cast. Same cast as before, but this time featuring Chloe Grace Moretz as well as one of the leads. So you had Zac Efron, Rose Byrne, Seth Rogen. I mean, great comedians, especially Seth Rogen. It was just your great mix of naughty with a little bit of nice. Clever, witty, not as good as the first one though.
Not as good as the first one, but still funny. Zac Efron kind of stole the show in this film. He was very funny. All the ladies loved him. I loved him, but he was great. Seth Rogen, once again delivers this funny, witty, very adult comedy.
Yes.
And at the time
adult.
when we saw this, we were really dying for something really funny and really adult.
Yeah.
So it hit the mark on that, and I say it was a decent watch.
Yeah, and it's just a follow-up to your original, talking about, Rose Byrne and Seth Rogen want to sell their house, and now a sorority comes into the house next door to try to edge them out. So that's basically a brief synopsis. You guys should definitely...
It's basically the reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the last one.
And Zac Efron's like their mentor. It's kind of weird.
It's pretty funny.
You should check it out and buy yourself a copy. Coming up, actually hitting theaters this coming Friday is going to be Bridget Jones's Baby.
Yes.
The date release is, like I said, September 16, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It's the third of a three-part kind of thing. It's with Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth, Patrick Dempsey this time. Our lovely friend Hugh didn't decide to grace us with his presence.
Renee's disappeared for a while. She hasn't been in anything major in a while, and her face is completely different now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that.
She gained weight again, though.
She gained weight again, but I don't know how that looks now compared to the other movies.
No, she was big in the other movies. The great thing, they say that she underwent such transformation for this series and for this film in general. Like when the first one came out, she had gained so much weight, and she does the accent pretty well. My cousins may disagree with that, but it's basically now just about her being pregnant and trying to find out who the father is.
Who the baby daddy is.
Yeah,
this one. That's basically what it is.
Check it out. It's supposed to be really cute. Of course, it's campy and cheesy, but I think it's Patrick Dempsey's big return too after being fired from Grey's Anatomy.
Oof.
So you might want to check that out.
Well, he's still working, so he's doing something right.
So, Kyote, tell us what your two picks were for Blu-ray.
Well, guys,
theater.
what's coming out in Blu-ray also, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. The date of this film it came out around June 3rd, 2016. Really, really good film. Okay. I liked it better than the first one.
Really?
This one had more of a nostalgic feel because I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan.
I do like them myself.
So not only did you have Shredder, who kind of took a back seat to the story, but you had Krang, you had Bebop, and you have Rocksteady, three of the main villains in the Ninja Turtles series.
I do like the Ninja Turtles. I was always a fan. Leonardo was my favorite.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
Well, Raphael was mine, and Michelangelo. I kind of liked them all. I was a kid. I had all the toys. But this film centers around Krang, actually, now taking over the world and bringing his Technodrome, which I had the toy of, I'm being a kid again, his Technodrome into this world and this atmosphere, and they take over the world or try to take over New York City. The film stars Megan Fox, Will Arnett, and a bunch of other people who kind of made some cameos here and there, and it was decent.
Yeah, I really liked the first one. The first one was funny. The second one looks really good too. I love I love these special effects. I love how all the actors really come together, and the chemistry is great. The comedic chemistry is great.
Yes.
So I liked it.
Now, guys, here's a big one. We have Snowden coming out in theaters.
I really want to see this.
Okay. The release of this movie is September 16th of this year. The cast is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is awesome, great actor.
He is, very underrated.
Yes, Shailene Woodley, Melissa Leo, just to name a few. This film is an Oliver Stone film. He's back. Don't know where he was, but he's back. He's coming back with a vengeance with Snowden. And then the synopsis of the film is very simple. It's about this NSA employee, Edward Snowden, who leaked classified files. And now he's in hiding, and God knows where. He's somewhere, but he's not here in the United States.
But you said something interesting to me earlier today while we were prepping, and you said, and Oliver Stone is more for the look.
Yes.
He's a very radical director. He's not so much for the story. So I'm very interested. I don't know, I want to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know if maybe perhaps he was the right choice for this film, because if you're going to say that about his directorial style, I'm really interested to see if it's reflected like that in the film, because this is a film that needs information, needs details.
Right, and what I meant by him being not so much of story is sometimes you get through his films that it's lacking authenticity.
And that's
it's
huge.
lacking, and in this story in particular, I feel like you really need to be authentic.
Of course.
Now, Joseph Gordon-Levitt looks like he does an awesome job playing Edward Snowden, and I'm sure the performance is pretty spot on. But looking at some early reviews, you're about 50-50 between liking and disliking, and story being a little off, and story kind of being accurate. So it's teetering between both.
Yeah, well, you know what I always say about film critics? They're usually wrong. But anyway, keep tuning in to Scriptly Adapted,
We're
guys.
not wrong,
Not,
though, guys.
never, ever,
We're
ever.
not wrong.
Never, but keep tuning in. We're going on a brief hiatus because next month we will be Mr. and Mrs. Howard. So we're taking a brief break, and we'll be back at you in November.
November, guys. Thank you for joining us on our first news brief here at Larchmont Memorial TV. Join us in November for a very special Thanksgiving show.
It'll be great.
It'll be awesome. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.